Oh, hello there. Hanks, says Doc. Tom Hanks. Okay, that was very impulsively lame. What a great start to another live stream. Oh gosh. This is that high quality entertainment y'all have been talking about, isn't it? Tom Hanks. Didn't know that was how we were going to start today's stream. Didn't know it. Welcome everyone. Thank you Spooky Dokie and 4Gil for those bananas in chat. And Blaze King as well, letting us know that we are live on the twitch.tv/the the place where the streaming happens. We're streaming on Hermitcraft for the first time in a while. And Iddy Lesiva Halla is here resubscribing. Thank you so much. Also, we have between stream resubscriptions from Father of Apocalypse and Dasty745. So if either of you are there right now, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's hop on in here. And oh yeah, Jevin had renovated. I made a note about that. I was supposed to show off his beautiful renovations in a video at some point. I wonder what happened to that note. Let me open up my Hermitcraft notes, because that list is so disorganized. There's so many of them. Oh yeah, it's still there. Okay. Yeah, that'll be good. Let's head down here. What are you doing this stream, says Slinky? Going to be working on the Nether tunnels. That is the plan. It's not the most exciting thing, but it's something that needs doing. It's also, like, you know, close to being finished. Right, I got a feeling... maybe not. For a second there, I thought maybe someone else was in the end. We need to repair stuff. One of them is angry at me. God. Jeez, calm down, fella. It's just a game. It's just a game. You don't even exist. Why are you angry? Why are you hangry, bro? Let's turn down that volume. Hey, we got noises in the ear. Master Jimmy 65 for 5 months, and Phasmatical is here with the Prime. Thank you so much. Oof. Well, there we go. There's some. Oh, wait a minute. I've got to do this, haven't I? One netherite tool the whole season. That's all I got. That's all I needed. Jazzy Meerkat, thank you for the Prime. Give the man a Snickers, says Ikazu. Me? Who was I talking about? I literally forget whatever I was saying a few seconds ago. Fazza, I'll be streaming for a while, so feel free to come back later if you're busy at the moment. Add a Sparkle, thank you for 15 months of support. I appreciate it. TB and Arwood says I need a Snickers now. Do you know what? I never... I'm so over it with treats and stuff like that with food. Food to me, although I enjoy it and love it, most of the time it is just fuel. It's like, what do I need to eat? Because as much as I probably enjoy a Snickers, I'm just like, why bother? I want that ender head. We must collect it. Oh, whatever. Hey, Matsubu, thank you for 34 months. And Craolian, thank you for 7. We have a sub bomb here from Sana Escava, gifting subs. 2. Go Ham Sandwich. Corns, It's Pseudo Live. Jaladon Fox. Pursued Firex, 97. Thank you for gifting those subs, Sana. Appreciate you supporting our community like that. Very generous of you. Exiles Noraic says, the last time I caught the stream for you, assuming you were talking about food. I talk about it a lot. I mean, I like my food and... yeah, I don't know. Like, you do a lot of streaming, you got to talk about a lot of stuff. What do you do every day? You eat food. But, I'm just, I don't know, less enthusiastic about it these days. It's like, at the end of the day, it's fuel. So I just, you know, try to eat right every day. By the way, I was watching the VOD of the 5th stream of Stoneblock. It's private now. Yeah, because it was the 4th. There was like, I don't know what happened there, because I published the stream from Twitch to YouTube, and it seemed to have sent over the wrong one. So, anyway, it'll get published later. Is the next video coming soon, says Jane. It should be out tomorrow. Kazu says, I figure if I gotta eat food every day, I should learn to enjoy it. Yeah, there's that. I mean, I enjoy food. Like, who doesn't enjoy eating? I don't know. I think it was a lockdown thing, maybe. It's just a lockdown thing, really, that it just kind of gave, like, as a bit of a crutch, something to do. Got kind of obsessed with it. Right, everything's repaired. So we can put these things back in here. I think they're in the wrong order. Yeah, it's supposed to be Fortune at the front. Silk Touch are these ones. Just kind of used to them being laid out like that. Here we go. Do all of that. See you later. They all drop down. And there we go. Bailey here, he says, can you call Mumbo a spoon? Well, I mean, you know, we literally called him a spoon a minute ago, and his reaction to me suggests that we shouldn't do that. He was... Oh, I don't know. Y'all were here a minute ago. Y'all know how bad that was. God, we won't do that again. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. Almost as bad as when we prank him. Anyway. I don't know if it's the music, because you sound a bit down. Oh, right, the music. Right, you sound a bit down. I thought I read it saying slow down. Goat Unicorn, I assure you, my friend, that I am so very happy right now. In fact, I've never felt any happier than this moment in my life. You know? This is truly the peak of being a human being. One cannot soar higher than this. Surely not. Oh. Right. We got to finish these tunnels. This... Okay, is for that. There should be another one just here, which is mine. Yep, that's my farm for stuff related to copper, actually. So this tunnel here could be made out of copper and honey, and we'd have to wax the copper. We'll start with this one, since I know what it's going to be made out of. This will be our first tunnel. I don't think I've got any... Oh yeah, sounds. I don't think I've got any of the materials I need for doing stuff over here. I think I'm low on obsidian as well, so this could be painful, chaps. It could be painful. Copper costly, says Okay, Siraj. Yeah, I haven't used my farm in ages, so I will use it sparingly among some other materials, but I don't know what those other materials are even going to be. Yeah, I'm so unprepared for this. Like, I'm not even sure if I got sandstone in the old backpack. Turns out I do. That's not smelted though. Right, so I don't. Let's go pick up the materials from base, as we're going to need sandstone for pretty much everything. I like watching you make tunnels. It's calming, says Lil Spagbowl. Well, Lil Spagbowl, representing the spaghetti and the bolognese, I will be making tunnels for your pleasure. Okay, Siraj says, you always manage to butcher my name. I butcher everyone's name. You know, it's what I do here. Asda Car Park, thank you for 7 months. Marcel's 2K01, thank you for the Prime. Smoke Train 1, thank you for the Prime. We got Red Sox Fan Bet here for 2 months, and Rasvelager here for 8. Thank you so much. Becca11 says, you don't butcher my name. Are you sure about that? I'm messing with you. I mean, some names are easier than others. You know? Like King Bo. God. Right, so we needed smelted up. Yeah, we got some smelted up stuff in there. Hopefully that's enough to get us through this project. We could use honeycomb blocks, and when it comes to copper, I do have quite a plentiful supply, actually. Now, usually I go to stone bricks. Oh, I could just use brick. And if I need some more, I can snag some from the Evil Emporium as it goes. I think I probably will need a bit more. Fralia says, here is the name of your butcher. Well, you can be the judge if I just butchered your name or not. Bits like this really need tidying up. You know? I don't have the nether brick on me, but for now, I'll make it a little bit tidier, please. I want this nether hub to be, like, finished. It's so close to being finished, you know? Although, that's not finished. Guess there's still more to be done. Here is where I have some bricks. I'm just going to pinch some. Won't need more than that for today. The Wicked Apple, thank you for subscribing. What happened to Stoneblock episode 5 on YouTube? Says not Chilliston. It hasn't been uploaded yet. It'll be uploaded soon. By the way, I got a hot cup of tea here. I just remembered I needed to start drinking it right at the beginning of the stream. But, I didn't. So it's a little bit on the cooler side now. Great. Did you change that tunnel? Was one block low that Cleo did? Yeah, no, the whole thing got changed, yeah. Please mute when slurping, says Skinbin. Yeah, sure, let me just mute for a second. Oh, I'm enjoying this tea. Glad I'm muted though, no one wants to hear this. And... Ooh! Right, let's unmute. Okay. Now we can continue. You know, just continue like it's a normal, everyday stream. You know. And, nothing is out of the ordinary over here. Okay, this is definitely how the rest of the stream is going to sound now. We're just gonna play Minecraft like nothing's going on. Oh God! What have you done? That was your fault! Don't you know I'm a troll? God, never hand a troll a live gun. God, never give me so much ammunition. Jeez. Just setting me up to knock him down, aren't you? Goodness me. Jake Supreme 1, thank you for 2 months. The Wicked Apple. Thank you for slurping. No, subscribing. Wrong one. Wrong one. Oh, they're so similar, aren't they? The Arctic Viking, thank you for 34 months. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, that's a burp. Oh, God. It's getting worse. Right, let's grab some... it's all that slurping action that's making me burp now, see? You know, you asked me not to slurp. What am I going to do? Now, X, don't burp. Jeez, what do you expect? Oh. Actually, I probably don't need a bunch of those. Already got them over here. Right, so for this tunnel, we'll have bricks as our weapon of choice. Although it is not a weapon. Uh-huh. Then these go at this level. And then they go all the way down there, basically. Skybees hooked me up, says, X, you are the funniest right now. Thank you so much. God, where's my awards? I need a trophy with this. Otherwise, it's not legit. Whose tunnel is this? This is one of my own I'm doing my own one first. Hey Xisuma, will Jeff the Minion make a comeback because he has been appearing in 75% of your video animations? 75%? Where did you get that number from? I mean, 75? Very, very precise number right there. How do I do these? I've got a feeling I actually made these tunnels smaller? Some of these and some of those are what I need. Hang on, where else did I make one of these? Here? No, that's just a portal. That... Oh yeah, no, you do the stairs thing. I totally forgot about it. So, that's the blueprint. Stairs, but those are level. Oh, I've got a feeling I'm going to get this wrong. Oh, magma cubes, you are spawning everywhere. I think it spawned on my boxes. Yeah, so... Yeah. So it's just these ones here that wouldn't actually be used. And then these would be stairs. Get out of here, scamps. Oh. Rotate the map in the Evil Emporium, says IcoBG. You know, like, if I do that, then all the text is the wrong way around, right? It's a strange request. BM5K Actual, thank you for the 5 months of support. Appreciate it. Do y'all wanna know, y'all, where the water hootie? Oh, that was such an amazing sentence. Amazing vocal skills. Articulation of the English language. Do y'all want to know what I've been playing? What have you been playing, X? Please tell us. We're dying to know. Well then, I might as well tell you. How is it y'all are able to talk in my eardrum all of a sudden? Oh, Xisuma, we have the power to talk into your eardrum and everyone else can hear it as well. God, how are you doing that, chat? That's crazy. Crazy. Back for Blood, says Becca. I played that for like 15 minutes and I didn't like it. I loved the old Left 4 Dead games. I don't know what it was, but that game did... The Back 4 Blood game just didn't do it for me. Either I'm just not interested in playing that, or... There was something off about it. It didn't feel very enjoyable. Just very... like, it was very immediately sort of grindy sort of pace. I don't know how to describe it. It was just sort of dull, and played it for like 15 minutes, probably a bit longer than that, probably more like half hour, and I was just like, can't be bothered. Anyway, who can guess what I've been playing then? B for B has been a massive disappointment, says Alari Twitch. For you personally, or is that like a general, is there a general conception the game isn't very good? Because I haven't paid any attention to it. I just played it because it was related to Left 4 Dead, and I was just like, it's just boring. Diablo 2, says Hayley Bailey. Oh, you know me so well. You know me so well. You've predicted exactly what I've been playing. Well done, Hayley. Yeah, so I played a little bit of Diablo 2 before I got sick, and then I stopped because I was sick and I didn't want to be at the computer. And then I learned that if you play Diablo 2 on an Xbox controller, has to be an Xbox controller that you plug into your computer, it changes the way you play the game. It gives you access to like more functionality than the original game offers you. So the remake of Diablo 2 is not one that like has many quality of life changes or like any upgrades. It's a very true to the original game production. However, if you plug in a controller, it changes. Like you're able to assign different spells to the buttons, so you don't have to play the game with one spell at a time. You can just quickly, well, literally just command the spell you want at any point, and you've got six buttons and then a toggle, so you can have 12 different things assigned at once. Sound, says Minorana. What about the sound? By the way, Nordaseon, thank you for 5 months. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it. Illy Belly says, it's been a lot of fun playing Diablo 2 again. I've enjoyed it. The main thing that I enjoy is the atmosphere and the soundtrack of that game. Those things are really like immersive, and honestly I'm just like loving the feeling of playing that game again because the soundtrack is so good. And like the soundtrack for that is among some of my favourite of all time. Like never let those soundtracks go. I just listen to them religiously for years after playing the original game. So I'm enjoying that aspect of it. But yeah, now that I'm playing it with the controller, it just feels way more interesting. You've got automatic gold pickup, which is just super convenient, and you can automatically sprint without having to hold down a key. There's a few other tweaks here and there that just make it really interesting to play on the controller as opposed to sticking with the keyboard and mouse configuration. And one of the reasons I was getting a bit annoyed playing it was that it was bringing up the RSI, because you just constantly click, 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 click. And with the controller, you don't have to do that as much, because the controls are different. So anyway, for anyone who has Diablo 2 and is looking for that, like, research it first just so you know exactly what you're getting. But basically, when you plug in the Diablo 2 controller, the Xbox controller, the interface will change and you'll have additional options. And you can switch back and forth. You can't do it with the controller, but you can press G on the keyboard to switch back and forth, and it works in both old and new. So however you like to play it, the controller works for both. I want that because I don't have a lot of obsidian. This is like Java Bedrock. They're supposed to be the same, yet they're so different. Maybe it's really just, well, yeah, the controls between Bedrock and Java they feel different, and then when you play Diablo on a controller, it's, to be fair, it's quite similar, like, gaming experience. It's just the convenience of being able to access, like, your spells differently. It just makes it so much easier to play and to be more powerful with your character. I hear Diablo 2 is similar to Path of Exile, says front-end web development. Path of Exile would be what you would call a spiritual successor to Diablo 2 and 3. So it is, that game doesn't exist without Diablo 2, basically. I'm not sure as to how many other hack and slash type games there were at the time, but Diablo was the one that kind of rose to the top and gained all the attention. I played it when it came out, and I absolutely loved it. One of my favourite games. I have something like RSI, and I tried using a controller to play PC edition. At least while online, the mods aren't working very well, says Duckface Twitch. I don't know if it works online. I've only played it offline. It might not work online because the adaptations give you an advantage, and that advantage would make playing online kind of unfair, I guess. To assign spells on PC, you have to use the F1 6 keys and then scroll wheel to go through them, says Mummy Crystal. Yeah, but what you can do on with the controller is have instant access, so there's no toggling, switching, choosing. It's like the button. There is just a button to get to it. It's really good. Striker537, thank you for 29 months. Kaber Prime, thank you for resubscribing. Sallyann123, thank you for 71 months. Thank you ever so much. I am feeling much better. Lord Cryptid, thank you for 6 months, my dude. Appreciate it. Tinfoil Beanie says, holy 71 months. Goodness me, 71 months of the derp. Has it rubbed off on you? Yeah. Well, that is a finished tunnel, my friends. It lacks signs. Do you know what else I can do here? I can make them nice and readable with this chest. Let's grab those. Grab these. Okay, so this is honey and copper. Actually, let's go like that, yeah. Xisuma's honey and copper farm. Anyway, I was thinking I might stream a little bit of Diablo just to show it off to some of you out there that haven't seen it before, because it's such a beautiful game. I completed the first chapter last night and today. So yesterday when I was out, we were at a toy store and I saw an Xbox controller and I was like, that works with Diablo 2. Plus I kind of needed an extra controller anyway, so I got one, and no regrets. I've never been a big fan of the Xbox controller. I find they feel a little smaller and they don't fit in your hands as nice, but they're not bad. I would always prefer a PlayStation one, but I specifically needed it to play that. Plus, I've noticed a lot of PC games tend to be compatible with Xbox controllers before anything else. So if I encounter a game where I can use a controller, it's an opportunity not to develop... Oh, that's kind of weird. More RSI. So yes, Wings Club and the Rocket Shop. Now what kind of materials would we want for this one? Should we go have a look and see what it's all built out of? Doomy got more slabs. The cut ones... Oh wait, this is wrong. We learned this a minute ago. You use them in the middle, but I totally thought I just saw like something in gold armor. That is really strange. The Viking Dane, thank you for 11 months, my dude. Appreciate it. Quartz and redstone. Oh, we could do that quite easily. Or is it white concrete? Ah, okay. Differing of opinions as to what it is in chat. Well, in my mind, with getting all of these tunnels done, it's just about getting them done. I'm not gonna go through a whole fiasco to get some sort of material. It's got to be something that's just available, you know. Whoopsie. So yeah, playing Diablo 2, I love switching back and forth between the two modes. I actually, like, this is just a sign of how, like, stupid and weird my brain is, but I actually sort of play and forget if I'm looking at the new or the old one. Which is really weird. I find that really weird, but maybe that's a compliment to how well the new look complements the old look. So I kind of want to, like, I'm having like a bit of nostalgic fun. Like, the vision of that game is like burned into my retina forever. Like, playing that for so many hours as a kid, I'm not going to forget like what it all like looks like. But I love just like switching back and seeing all the monsters and stuff and being like, oh yeah, those ones are crazy looking and all this. And I think I play more on the older look than the new look. So yeah, they got the very clean cyan terracotta, bit of quartz, white concrete. I might have to take the quartz and the terracotta for this one. Dude. Look at that. Look at that. They are with skeletons over there. I feel like I might use that as a thumbnail. I don't know. There's a helicopter outside. This feels like a very remote little thing. Like, there's just nothing else around here. It's just a little club off on one little part of the island. Spoopy the Scout, thank you for the Prime subscription. Appreciate it. It's concrete and copper, says Robo Creativity. Well, we've just seen there wasn't copper there, right? And I guess we can put in the ceiling among other... There's a bee in here now. I thought... Maybe when I thought I saw something like yellow armor, golden, maybe it was the bee and it just whizzed off somewhere else. Are we out of the smooth slabs? Have we got those? What else do we need in terms of materials? Don't think I'm gonna... Do you know what? It wouldn't be too much hassle to make a bunch of white concrete, really. For this. And then quartz for the stairs. Oh, we'll see what we can do. So we'll move that portal so it's just like better aligned with this as well. That'll happen. In fact, we can do that right now, can't we? But I put the flint back, that's the one thing. Chill stream vibes, I like it, says Spoopy the Scout. Yeah, we've been on the chill vibes lately. Just hanging out, relaxing, maxing. It ain't too taxing. Oh, God. The rhymes. Someone sign me. Ah. Dang it. Forever gone. Okay. Ah, always happens. Hey, we got a noise in the ear. It's Diablo. Here with the Prime. Probably butchered that one, haven't I? Probably butchered it completely. Thank you so much, Diablo. Sorry if I butchered your name. We got Out Gegnesis here for 10 months. Another name that has undoubtedly been butchered. Remember, peeps, I am the butcher of names. It is my speciality. Right, what about that quartz? Do I have any of that quartz? Maybe in there? Yeah, I got a little bit in here. Cool. So we would need 1, 2, 3, 4 to be converted to stairs. And then we can get quartz nice and easy from trading, can't we? So it would probably be possible to do this tunnel with quartz, but I think I'm going to go with the white concrete. There is... What is wrong? Oh, wait. Oh, I see now. Okay. I should have put in a couple of extra blocks here. There should be a block there and there. Ha. Yes. Now it looks proper. I was just looking at this and I was thinking, hang on, this ain't gonna look right because we're gonna put blocks like that, and then we'll have the white concrete next, and then we've got the ceiling to put in, which is all at this height here, which we can do. What's your inventory strategy? My inventory strategy is to have key resources organised in shulker boxes, and then other shulker boxes for junk, which you go and sort out later, or put into a sorting machine or something, which I have not built this season. Have you checked Jono's channel recently, says I'm Raising. I have not, but you have reminded me of something. So, I was chatting to Jono about getting some of my music produced, because it kind of like hit me that there's no reason I couldn't work with a producer to take some of my old songs and bring them to life. Jono might not be the right person for that though. The type of sound that I want might not be his wheelhouse. And so I thought, well, I don't have to work with just one person, right? I'd love to work with Jono because he's got a close tie to Hermitcraft. He's Ren's brother. He, obviously is an awesome producer. And so I'm going to do something with him at some point on that front. But it reminded me that some of you have shared, I think I got some tweets, like shared with me other people doing similar things just in the metal realm. So if I'm not mistaken, some of you watch people who produce music on stream, particularly of the metal variety. So the thing that I wanted to mention is that if you know any metal producers that do production on stream and are maybe approachable and hireable for a job, like feel free to send me a link or something on Twitter. I tried to do a little bit of my own research, air quotes, like I had a look through people in that part of Twitch, but I didn't see anyone who was like obviously metal. But I did see like there were quite a few music producers. So anyway, I know someone sent me something once, so I'm hoping that person is listening and maybe knows what I'm on about. But yeah, someone sent me like a VOD of someone on Twitch who was a metal producer, like producing music live on stream. And yeah, that would be a great something to find, is people that do that, because I probably want to work with a few producers until I find someone who can create the sound that I want. But like, realistically, with like where my guitar playing is at, and the amount of time I put into doing this, I am not going to be able to produce the music myself for a long time. It'll take a long time to build up that skill set again and figure everything out. So like, I should learn to just offset that to someone else. Jono made a theme song for Evil X. Well, that I got to check out then. Right, that's going on the song Jono. There we go. I'll check that out after stream. Definitely. Endigo does metal music. Endigo, I will check that name out. So yeah, hopefully I can find like a producer I can hire and like give them a song and see how they make it sound. And maybe that'll be a way for me to realise my dreams and get my music going again. Right, so white concrete would be the next thing. If we look at this inventory, right, so now we need a junk one like this, and just slap everything into it that is basically junk at this point in time and is not part of what we're really doing. The obsidian isn't though. Cool. So in here, I don't think we'll need more than 2 stacks to finish that tunnel. And there we got some... Oh wait, no, we need the other one. Mike Shinoda produces music on stream. You might have heard of his small-time rock band called Linkin Park. Linkin Park. Are they that band that do that, oh, what's it called? 2 steps closer? 2 steps closer to the edge. And I'm about to snap. Everything you don't say to me. Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? Yeah. Because I'm 2 steps closer to the edge. And I'm about to snap. I love it. Is that the song where he goes, shut up when I'm talking to you? Like, the amount of anger when he says that, and like the rawness of just like, shut up when I'm talking to you. I just like, imagine it just being said sort of like out of context. Like, you're having a disagreement with someone and then all of a sudden it's like, Chester Bennington is just screaming, shut up when I'm talking to you. It just sounds so rude. Just sound unbelievably rude. Oh, it's 3 steps closer. Oh, okay. 3 steps closer. To the ledge. Oh, 3 steps closer to the ledge. Of course it is. Got it, got it. Yeah, you know, I would consider Mike Shinoda is probably out of my price range to hire, you know? I'm not made of money. I'd love to throw money at it, but like, I'm quite a conservative person with that kind of stuff, you know. I think long term, I think, you know, spend smart, don't throw money at stuff, save and think about the long term. Like, yeah, you might have like money today, but one day you'll be old and you won't be able to work. Since you're currently playing Azuki on stream, is it right to assume that you've heard the new album? I have heard their new album in this stream. It's on our playlist today. Hyperpixel says, who is Linkin Park? Some angry dude shouting about how they're about to break. That's who Linkin Park is. What do you mean they're a band? I thought it was just one dude. God. Always correcting me on minor details. Chat. God. Right, there's one more. There's one more concrete, and I'm about to break if I don't get this concrete. God. Where is it? Where is that one block? Oh, I've been cheated royal. It should be somewhere here. There it is. It's hiding in the sugarcane. Someone who tried so hard and got so far. Here come the memes. That album is absolutely iconic. And I have some memory, like many memories of just being like a derpy little teenager, you know, like 13 years old, getting my hands on Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory and being like, whoa, this is blowing my mind. Like pretty much anything I was listening to at that age was blowing my mind. I think we'll leave one off there actually. It was their best album, says Rivi. Yeah. I mean, when you come out the gate swinging so hard like that, it's gonna be so difficult to ever top it. But I mean, so like, I think in the world of music there are probably first albums that came out that people thought were like incredible and then got topped. For example, people kind of forget that Michael Jackson's Off the Wall broke a lot of records and was like groundbreaking and like, oh my god, this sort of new disco-y soul funk, like all these fusion of things, pop, and like at the time, Off the Wall was literally off the wall. People thought it was amazing, but they might have said things like that at the time, like, oh, it will never top this, and then, oh, out comes Thriller. So, and you know, it's easy to look at it that way and think that, but what's really impressive about Linkin Park is that they sustained their career like extremely well and managed to change style and experiment and keep people listening. Like their other albums have sold like considerable units, which I think it might be a little too easy just to chalk that off as being like the strength of the first album, but you know, I have never really gotten deep into those albums, but when you look at some of the people they bring on and collaborate with, it's clear that like they're doing what they want to do. Like they brought Rakim onto a track, and like if you know who Rakim is, that's like there's no pop appeal there. They're just bringing on like a forgotten legend sort of thing. Like they're working with the people who are truly the influencers of their sound. The story is fascinating. That was not getting accepted by any labels until they got greenlit and put many of those same rejected songs that blew up, says Jay Parno. Yeah, I'm a little foggy on the origins of their signing thing. I do know that Chester joining the band was like a record label thing. They were like, you have to have this guy in your band. But like, just because it comes from a record label doesn't mean it's automatically incorrect or something, right? So whoever it was in the record label that thought Chester needed to be in the band was clearly right. Clearly was like, I know this musician, I know those musicians, they need to be together. Right, let's get all of this in. Oh, we might need more than 32 actually. Yep, we do. Pretty much should have just done the whole stack. Okay, so over here, we need that. I think we need some lighting in that tunnel, which my one's short enough to get away with. That's why I didn't think that before, I guess. So now we got these. Did you do the Botum portal? Yes, I did that. It was on my cards to do it, and right as I got over there to do it, there was all this TNT everywhere, and I was like, I'll just make this part of the tunnel then. Because I didn't really know what else to do with that. But yeah, I did the boat one while I'd never recorded any of that stuff because I was ill at the time. I was just working on like the other area all the way over the other side. So everything over there is done. And now all we have left to do, I think, is Iskall and Doc M's tunnels, and then everything's done. What do we put here? I think we'll go with this and use it all up. And put that in the middle. Oh, I don't have the tool to light it up. Oh yeah, and this, right, okay. Here's a horrible bit where it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you'll spend forever trying to figure out how to make it nice and even. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that then. I'm not even going to try. It does make this tunnel feel a little sterile now, like there's no shading. Oh god, I keep burping. Excuse me. By the way, it's been a while since I read some noises in me. That Christopher is here for 69 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Sir Base J is here with the Prime, and Rex with the long arms to subscribe. Thank you so much, Rex. No 10 out of 10 ratings, question mark, says Bahomey. What does that mean? 10 out of 10 ratings? That tunnel looks really cool without, says Rash Guy. Does it? Maybe we'll just reduce the amount of light then. So we got... let's go ahead and put... here. That feels like the middle to me. So maybe just a little bit of lighting. Oh, did I... Ha, got it. And then there'll be more light at the end here. Kind of looks alright. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is also have them here then, and then at the other end. I was referring to your album reviews, says Bahomey. Well, there are 10 out of 10s, so I don't know what you mean by that. There are 10 out of 10s. There we go. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry. Just, oh yeah, you don't get burned easy. Oh well. I listened to what's going on based on your recommendations, and it's now one of my favourites, says XYZ. Cool, I don't know what one is your favourite, but cool. Brainboy says 0 out of 10. I think I've given one 0 out of 10, which was this record called Commissioner. It was like, I think it was an attempt to like mix brutal death metal and dubstep, and it was just so dull, and like I literally couldn't find anything to enjoy about it. Like it was a sort of record that I actually don't want to listen. I don't want to hear this. It was very rare for me, so like that was one, I guess. How long's that been unequipped for? All the dye got put away. That was the flint and steel. I guess that'll be that and that, which we'll keep using. Valuables is all good. Okay, so these blocks back here. Yep, all of those are good. What's that one? Yeah, that's good as well. Okay, then the rest of this stuff comes with us. To the next destination. How good are pork rinds? Do you like them, X? Says Bang Droid. Is that like pork scratchings? Because I do kind of like them, but they're not really something I eat because they're just pretty gross. I'm not going to build a tunnel for that or for this really either, so we'll let that be. So everything's done down this end. Are we talking about 10 out of 10 albums? Says Dale Mandan. Not really, just someone asked me something about it. Oh yeah, we never did the signs thing back here, did we? And do you know what? The place to put the signs here is like that spot. Right, and then let's grab these. Make them nice and visible. That's looking pretty good right there. Ha! PG says, yesterday I lost 2k derp coin. Did you finish it later? I did in the end, actually. But there was this moment where I realised everything I was trying to do wouldn't work, and I thought there wasn't a way to do it the way I did. Got there in the end, but dang. So that's Iskal. We're not going to do Iskals first, we're going to do Doc's first. This is Doc over here. Probably be a good idea to have a beacon, but I don't even know if there's one that reaches this area that's already set up. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna, it's like partially dug out, you see. Let's start with putting things into this space that make the platform, alright, for going across. So I can see there's lava somewhere there. God. Making a mess. Glow Squid ink sacks have been an amazing addition to vanilla, says Mind of Devon. Yeah, they've been alright. They've been alright. Ah, I can kind of see where it's, oh, it's going that way, is it? It's coming out from that side. Actually, it might be... Kind of looks like there's a lava lake up there, which is going to be super annoying to deal with. Unless I go up like this. Wait, where is the hole? It's here. Yeah, there's like a mini lava lake. And I think it's now gone. Good, good, good. Yeah, a beacon in this area would be a good idea. Question is where to put it. Is that bedrock up there? Maybe we'll use this space. Okay, let's use this open space then. One of the things I was supposed to do is always keep like enough iron in my backpack for another beacon, but for some reason I never do. Have you played or tried Shovel Knight? Yes, I've played Shovel Knight. Not really my cup of tea. Any plans for a Hermit stream weekend? I feel like there hasn't been one in forever. There was one a couple of weeks ago, but no, I haven't got any plans. Okay, let's go in here and just... We'll leave the rest of that in my backpack. Whatever that backpack turns out to be. Also, I can put some of this back now that I think about it. See, I could use copper for Doc's tunnel. In fact, it feels like weathered copper would be the way to go. Oh, we need that. What am I looking at? Bricks? There. That one can go back. And then what was orange? Copper, yeah. So I'm not gonna... I'll see if Doc wants to use some of his own copper supply for the tunnel. Doc isn't on as well. Idaho says, where can I... What am I doing? Where can I find your music recommendations? Just go to Google and search Xisuma Music Blog and you'll find my music blog. Or you can go to my website, or you can go to my channel and, you know, look where the links are. It's linked in all the places. It would be cool if we could multi-dye shulker boxes like leather armor, says Duckface Twitch. Yeah, it would be, but maybe it adds too many blocks to the game. Like, I'm not sure if it gets implemented the same way. Excuse me. Oh, that's Beef's tunnel. Okay, so I found two other tunnels, like Evil X and Beef needs sorting out. That's the thing that needs doing. Right, so this is like relatively close to sort of ceiling bedrock area. Let's start. So I don't want to dig out too much. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not a bad guesstimate, that. Not a bad guesstimate, right. Hey, 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 we got a noise in the air. No, we don't. I just heard one, but it hasn't updated. Still DM. When will it appear on the side of my screen, eh? Don't know. It's not updating at the moment. Did you see the cool new effect you get with night vision and darkness effect at the same time? I did not, but it doesn't surprise me that there would be some sort of quirky overlap between those two. And Becca11, thank you for gifting a sub to Stellian. Now that one appeared on my screen, but the last one didn't. Peter the Hobbit, thank you for 5 months. What happened to that other sub then? It just didn't appear on my list. But these ones are, because I can see my stream and I can see the notifications, right? They haven't synced up. Thank you for 5 months, my dude. Becca, thank you for gifting that sub as well. So strange. Like, I heard the noise, I could see it on the stream, but nothing was in the alerts. Weird, spooky. Oh, it's a mystery. Nah, not really. It's just the internet being the internet. It's just computers being computers. Speaking of spooky, it's Halloween soon. And COTC takes place on Halloween, which is one of the reasons it's a smaller event, because many of the Americans will be celebrating. It's quite a celebrated thing in the States, not really here in the UK. Oh, we got lucky. I swear, every time I've gotten lucky doing that. Usually I go put a TNT up there to blow up the other blocks. But this season I've just been lucky over and over again, I swear. Right, we'll put the rest of our iron into here. So we've got that stash. And now we can do the digging that needs doing. Oh yeah, Doc has this other thing as well, by the way, that really needs to get hooked up to the Nether tunnels. It's the like shulker farming area, right? I mean, that is a sight to behold. I would love to build some sort of big decorative thing around it. Okay, let's just get this correct. Yeah, we're going up to this height. I should shoot Doc a message, actually. I was just thinking, like, we're gonna have time to use some of his copper if he wants us to use the copper, you know. Are you planning on making any mini-games this season, says Bahumi. I've got a plan to resurrect one from last season, actually, that we can do something different with. I thought was interesting. Let's go message Doc. I guess deep slate would be the other material to use, right? Yeah, deep slate and copper, that's the materials of the octagon, so we would have to continue the theme, right? Oh yeah, so I'm going to rip out the blocks at the side, is the other thing. Oh yeah, all of this here goes. Are you doing decked out, says Slash Ammo. Yeah, I think I'll just casually resurrect decked out. I was looking for like a small project, something that I could just spend half a day on creating. And I was like, oh, decked out. Yeah, Tango didn't put a lot of effort into that. You know, lazy Tango. Oh, I'll make a game called Decked Out. God, he never puts effort into anything, that guy. God. Yeah, I'll just make a quick mini game, Decked Out 2. You know, not a problem. Not a problem. Decked Out 2.5 in 2.0 in 5 minutes, easy. Doc already has a new tunnel. Please tell X. I was on here the other day and he didn't. Let's check it out. I mean, this thing connects up in 2 directions. Let's go check out the other direction then. So there's that one, and then there's this one. This isn't done. Maybe it's a tunnel to a different project. Anyway, this one here will also get like the same sort of layout treatment. We're gonna get all of this done today. I think we've got the time to. So while we're here, might as well tear this out as well. Yeah, the floor here isn't the way we normally do it, so it would be like this, and then like that, with the slabs there. I think Stressed Out was the most clever name ever. Was that the name of the game? I don't know what one that is, actually. You can add the Warden as the boss, says Samtastic. Oh yeah, we'll just add the Warden into 1.17. That's a great idea, that is. God. I'll just learn to code and then add that tomorrow. Yeah, great idea. Keep them rolling in, peeps. I'm loving these ideas. Decked Out 2.0, we'll make that tomorrow morning. Then we'll add the Warden. What else are we going to do? Finish the Minecraft game so no one can play it again. That's a great idea. We'll just complete Minecraft and everyone will be like, what are we going to do now, X? You completed Minecraft. Got any more of those? We got plenty more of them. We got plenty more. Yeah, we might want to move this back a little as well, because we want the 2 things to kind of join so you can walk through these 2 spaces. So they do need to be synced well, but like, you think about diagonals and stuff, moving this a couple of blocks might be quite beneficial. Yeah, there's a pit of death there we've got to watch out for. Add Tiny Jeb, please. I love the scream that Tiny Jeb did. I mean, it's like the most played out joke ever, but it just sounded so good. Both tunnels to the Octagon, says Captain Deadpool. I think it goes to the Octagon and then to like something else that's been built nearby. Something like that. Didn't we all complete Minecraft when defeating the dragon, says Jeez. Yeah, I mean, that is technically beating the game in some ways, but like, the reality of Minecraft is it's a game without an end. That's the beauty of it. I mean, okay, so a lot of games will deploy like reward tactics and a sense of progression through numbers, like Diablo, you know, boom, you leveled up. Or you hear the little ting, like some fancy jewel dropped on the ground. Like, there are these baked-in rewards that come your way and give you a sense of progression and maybe finality sometimes. What Minecraft does is you put the content into the game. Yeah, there might be things like advancements, which they're so, like, advancements are so not a big deal. What they do is they just, like, if you want to be an advancement hunter, it's something to do in the game. But it's not baked into the core of the game. It's not like you go, whoa, yeah, just got, you know, punch wood or whatever in this world. It doesn't really affect how you play. So, like, the reward mechanism of Minecraft is, like, what you create. It's like painting. It's like doing art. You know, the satisfaction comes from what you achieve through your own idea of what the achievement is, right? Like you can't sort of cheat yourself, you know? You have to be satisfied with the thing that you create and enjoy in order to progress in the game and enjoy it. Am I making any sense? Fragrant Badger, thank you ever so much for 4 months. Appreciate it. So like you don't level up in Minecraft. I mean, yeah, we got levels down here, but again, it's not core to the game. It's not like, oh, I just hit level 35. Yes, now we can go fight a zombie in the Nether or something. Everything in the game that is like satisfying and rewarding comes from you grinding things out, creating projects and finishing them. And that's the genius of it. The endlessness of Minecraft makes speedrunning kind of ridiculous. I don't think it makes it ridiculous. It just maybe, like me, puts you in a different camp where you're like, that doesn't appeal to me. Like I see something different in this game. But like speedrunning is a valid thing, and you can certainly do speedrunning if you want to. Like, do you find joy in that? Like speedrunning is something that exists for a lot of games, and speedrunning in Minecraft is obviously very popular because that's what people like to do with it. But it isn't like baked into the core of the game, right? Like the point isn't to speedrun. The point is to find something you want to do in the game and let that be the reward. So if that's speedrunning, it's perfectly valid. I think I got a reply. Yes, please. I should have a bunch more copper actually, aging. I can hop on later and give it to you. Would prefer, but overtaking it out of the octagon stock. And make copper a secondary material, and yes, deep slate. Cool. So Doc will pop on later. But I might not be on then, so we'll see. We'll do everything else first, and then we'll see where we get. Anyway, that was me reading Doc's messages. Which is why I started to do a voice, but it wasn't much of a voice. Speedrunning is fun to watch, says Kamiz Kirchup. My experience of watching speedrunning is just someone starting a world over and over again and going, nope. And then, like, getting a little bit along and dying. And yeah, that's just not appealing to me. I know obviously that's not the whole deal, but, like, that's just me attempting to watch speedrunning and being like, Whoa! Easy now, easy now. God. Thought there might be a bit more right there. Ow! Jesus. Dang. Is that the... that right there might be the tunnel, yeah, to the epic place. Okay. So, maybe what we'll do is when we cordon up this area, we'll have another little tunnel that goes in that direction. What if lava could go through portals, says Sniffy? That would be most unfortunate. That would probably also break Doc's ball. Which is something I am terrified of doing whenever I look at it. I'm like, I'm definitely not going to ever place a block anywhere near this thing. We got a noise in the ear. It's LeBlob here with the Prime. Thank you, LeBlob, for the Prime. Can lava break portals like water? I don't think they can, but I could be mistaken. I've played this game for a very long time and I forget lots of things about it. That's me in a nutshell. So-called Minecraft expert, but I can't remember anything. Iron Bastiano, thank you ever so much for the Prime, dude. Appreciate it. We got Loopy Canis here for 10 months. Thank you so much, Loopy. Zaralon says it's a huge game and then mods happen. I feel like mods just change the feel of the game. I talked about that yesterday when I was playing modded. Like, there is no, like, because everything's so easy, it's really hard to do, like, the vanilla stuff in modded. You're just kind of, like, sucked into this challenge of getting the resources out of the mods, doing all this automation and stuff, and, like, projects don't look and feel like they do in vanilla. Doesn't feel like that incentive to decorate and immerse yourself in the world is quite there. Although that can come down to the player, obviously. Right, so let's look at this. I think what we want to do is probably move that one a couple of blocks that way, and that one back a couple. So, I don't really want to break them yet, but we kind of need to. I need that obsidian. That shouldn't be in there, really. And then we need some blocks for, like, just marking stuff out. So, let's see a bit more of that. So there's the corner. So if the corner were, let's say, yeah, we're gonna move this way, like 2 blocks, I think. So then the corner underneath it would be there. And that would encourage this one to go over this way a little bit, I think. Oh, spooky noises. I think that'll be okay. That leaves this one very close. Being on multiplayer world makes a difference sometimes. Yeah, that's true. Often I've played modded solo. Or isolated. Yeah, and then you play vanilla very communally. Good point. What made you decide to use custom blocks and stuff this series? Just a case of, like, over the years we've done a little bit of this, a little bit of that when it comes to using more air quotes custom stuff, right? And it's one of those, that was weird, one of those things where there used to be a lot of very, like, a lot of purism around vanilla. And, you know, like I'm talking years ago, wait a minute, yeah, okay, this isn't going to be exactly where I was about to build it, which is a good thing, because that block is misleading. No, it's one higher. Yeah, so many years ago, like, the idea of, like, using a mod in a vanilla world was, like, blasphemy, and, you know, you'd get all sorts of, like, backlash if you did it, and then that slowly disappeared over time, and Hermitcraft's been using a little bit of this and a little bit of that, like the armor stands. That's what I'm trying to think of, really. The armor stands and things like that. And so this season we just decided, let's go further and just have like a bit more of an experimental season where we'll try these things and see what happens. Doesn't mean they're going to stay in Hermitcraft forever, but let's give it a go. Let's just, like, embrace some of what's now possible. And the reality is, people are entertained, they enjoy it, and it's not like it used to be. So, yeah, there's been pretty much no backlash against us using this more custom stuff this season. There probably is a few people out there that, like, rally against it, but it's just a quiet minority at this point. Oh, now we're down here. I don't want to lose track of this either. Mr. Pondini, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it. I disliked it at the beginning, but I just needed time to get used to it. Now I love it, says Insanity. Yeah, it's super cool, right? I think my favourite thing I've seen with it all season is Tango and his tree. That was just... like... it doesn't... like, it's not about it being like some cool thing that you can do in vanilla Minecraft. There's room for that. It's just like a joke, and it's a hilarious joke. Becca, thank you so much for the cheers and biddies. Apparently if I get another 350 derp coins for these bits. Oh, right. Not sure why I want any more derp coins though. Wondering if I can buy a stake in the Evil Empire soon. I don't think Evil X wants anyone else getting in on the action at this point. Yeah, I guess maybe that's a new thing they're doing. You get the channel currency for bits. But yeah, thank you again, Becca. Appreciate it as always. Now that is like not what we wanted, but might not be a problem because they're both going to be connected together. So now if we move this one, we might better synchronize them because it's going to be further away from the other one. Let's give it a shot. This one's a little bigger, I've noticed, over here. Petition to make Evil Empire stocks, says Lucky Clover. Is Evil X has his own channel? No. Evil X is banned from YouTube, at least from having a channel. So, it's going to be above that, which means it's like this. Just that there, I think. Let's give it a try. What terms of service did he break now, says Minrana. Apparently all of them. Apparently all the terms of the service were broken. Liger, thank you ever so much for 17 months of support, my dude. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Right, they both go to here. I don't know if that's proper or not. Maybe we can ask Ren. Oh, well, there you go. Ren's gone. We need one more. Whoa. Wait, oh, God, talk about disorientation. I thought I was in this one over here. That totally threw me off. I was like, it's not that short. Where are we? He's back apparently. Oh yeah, does Octagon have 2 portals? Because we need to find out where the other one is. Because we might be able to shimmy this about and make them hook up together. Kinda? Oh. What does that mean? We're going to run out of this smooth sandstone before long. We'll find out. We'll figure it out. We'll try and hook them up. Ah, I know where that is. I know where it is. Are we out? Are we really just... No, I've got more. You're trying to tell me that we ain't got any more. God. Cheeky. How does Scar build so fast, and how does he get materials? I don't see him mining or building farms, says Hoggle Kings. It's called video editing. You see a small portion of the time someone spends on the server. So Scar, like, ow, when he does a time lapse. When Scar does a time lapse, he's, you know, like that's sped up. And then he spends time gathering the resources beforehand. So... you see the end result of all that. Okay. Put the pool. Oh, wow, we're in it. Oh gosh, now I've put it over there. Right. Yeah, so let's go figure this out. Didn't he spend like 3 days building his mountains? Exactly. 3 days on it. So, I love, by the way, the biomification over here. Looks super cool. Oh man, that really complements the whole thing. So the original portal is down here. I remember now. I've been through this portal. So what we'll do is we'll stand here and we'll type trigger nether coordinates in overworld. So that's portal 1. Oh, automatic. Portal 2 is there. They look like they're in a straight line with one another, so we might need to rethink the layout in the nether. So then this one, stand here. Now, is it me, or is that a pressure plate that updates blocks around it next to something you don't want to update? Like, it's slightly alarming to have pressure plates here. Right, portal number 2 is there. As you can see, yeah, they're not on a perfect diagonal, are they? The next tool that we need is another trigger one. So if we trigger coordinate hub, now we can see them on screen. So this one is kind of close to 6347, and 63 is more in this direction. So this one here, to be perfectly hooked up, would probably need to be about there. Now that's not a very distinct block. Let's use the magma block. So that's where that portal should be. The next one is 5622. So sort of over there, but all the way back here. Which is fine. So if we put the portal here, maybe we can get away with leaving the other one where it is. However, we did try and like diagonal this, and I don't think that's the way to go then. So these are basically gonna be a tunnel that you walk through the middle of. Which doesn't sound like it makes much sense, but it will. Derping coming for Ren and Doc. I wouldn't call it a derp, it's just, you know, Minecraft. Just playing the game. Right, let's make sure we pick all of this up. So we're going to put it right here. And that means these are going to be like so. This changes up here. Get all of those things back. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. That's the way, uh-huh, uh-huh. I like it, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah. Songs like that, right? You know songs that get played in adverts a lot? I just wonder, like, how you'd feel about them if you hadn't heard them in that context often. I remember being a kid and hearing, like, House of Pain jump around and being like, oh man, House of Pain jump around. Dun, dun, dun. Boom, 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 boom. That's the way the bass line goes. Anyway, like, I used to absolutely love that. Oh yeah, this song rocks. And then over the years, like, it just seemed to be played everywhere more and more. And now you'll, like, hear it in, I don't know, any old advert on telly, or like you'll be in, I don't know, Argos or some sort of store like that, and they'll have a little Argos radio station, and it just starts playing House of Pain, and it's like, you've ruined this song. I don't want to hear it while I'm shopping in Argos, or like at Asda getting your food, and it's just ruined that song for me. Hogglings says that's why I only listen to death metal. Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. Just listen to something you definitely ain't gonna hear on the radio. Oh, what if death metal became popular? Oh, imagine that. Then you grow sick and tired of it. You have to throw away all your Cannibal Corpse CDs. Ugh. Right, we've got some ferni. We need some fuel. Ah! Ah! Fuel is in here. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at this inventory. Come on. Okay, so do that. Where are we going? Up there. Aha. Right, all smelting, all good. Grace CS says, I liked it before it was popular. Yeah, that's a pitfall. Probably did that when I was a youth. Like, you know, hey, just enjoy music. Forget about what other people think about it. Right? Because I used to like it, but then it's popular now. Ugh. It's like, alright, mate. Don't enjoy it then. Don't enjoy it. Go and sulk because you heard it on the radio. What's the CD? Lol, says A9 to. Oh, God. Gonna start calling me a boomer now. Hence, real big fish song sellout. Yeah, sellout was another term I used to use, and then with time I was just like, this is dumb. Okay, so we're going to put this one over here so it's properly synced. Now what I will say is we've got a little bit more flexibility over here. So maybe actually we... Oh, I could have just left it where it was, to be fair, but... I think to make the corner look good, you do want to go this way a bit. So, corner's going to come around there and turn here. Yeah, I think I probably should have just left that where it was. But for now, we'll make it just a little bit closer. So it's at least, you know, properly synced up to some extent. Let's check them both out now then. Dead Casey says, I'm the new kind of hipster. I like everything after it was cool. Wait, well, isn't that sort of what hipsterism is in a way? Because isn't it like being into retro stuff as well? I don't know. Like, labels are stupid. Just be yourself. I don't know if any hipsters out there call themselves hipsters, but like, it's usually just a term that gets thrown around at other people. I don't like using terms like that. I don't like this generational crosstalk with like millennials and boomers, and seeing these little web articles online of like, oh, 10 reasons millennial blah blah blah, and here's why baby boomers blah blah blah, and it's just like, oh, this is like helping no one. This isn't helpful. Okay, let's make a few of those and more of them. Just using age to divide, says a chord doc. Yeah, that's it, isn't it, really? It's the old dividing is what it's doing. It's ridiculous. Right, let's get more of those. Now, here you could have a little intersection, and like I said, it could go off to that other spot, but I think for today, we'll leave it be on this project. Excuse me, God, burping. Ugh. Disgusting. Right, so this thing's done to there. Aha, we need like a handful more for those bits. Then we need to do the ceiling over here and the ceiling here. But it's come along extremely well. Extremely well. So that can give me some of them. This can give me some of those. Beautiful. Let's get some more blocks placed. Default username 9. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting my channel. Hey X, did you hear the Queen has been told to rest for at least the next 2 weeks? I did not hear that. The news about the royals doesn't particularly interest me. I listen to a variety of music, never understood the concept of limiting oneself to a narrow range, says Sea Turtle. It's an identity thing. Like, some people really like to attach their sense of self and identity to other things, which is like what can make you I'm a metal guy and everything else sucks, which is what I was when I was younger. But I was also heavily contradicted by my love of hip-hop music, classical, and like bands like Genesis, like prog rock stuff. And then after a while I kind of realised, oh yeah, I kind of like a lot of stuff. This whole exclusively metal thing isn't for me. Xandian says, I like all music except country and rap. I mean, jeez, that's a lot of music you're missing out on right there. Love me some Genesis's Bunny Mountain. Me too, me too. And I like all of the Genesis stuff from beginning to end. My favourite record of theirs is probably And Then There Were Three, which is not exactly one that might get talked about as being some of their best work or most influential or anything like that. I just really, I don't know, something about that record just feels awesome. Sega Genesis, says Surprise T. Sega Genesis? No! Phil Collins Genesis, goodness me. And like they were huge in like the late 80s, early 90s. They become like one of the biggest bands on the planet as well. Like those songs are so very well known. And Phil Collins in his own little solo career as well, like wrote some pretty iconic stuff, right? Like that I Can Feel It Calling in the Air or whatever it is. With the drum solo thing. I mean that music like dominated at the time. So did Peter Gabriel. Peter Gabriel went huge as well. Yeah, I was listening the other day as my hearing was coming back. It was a few days ago now. I was listening to Peter Gabriel. I could like sort of now hear that again a little clearer. And my favourite Peter Gabriel song, I think I got like 3. Actually maybe 4, because Don't Give Up is really beautiful as well. But Shock the Monkey, I don't remember. I love the music videos to those. And Big Time. Big Time is definitely my favourite. Like just a song about like egotism in the musical industry, just really fascinating. Shock the Monkey's video is awesome, says Xandian. Yeah, it's pretty cool as well. I used to watch them when I was like a little kid on VHS, and I was like, whoa, these are so weird. Unfriendly Ghost Cat, thank you for gifting a sub to Denna Q. Appreciate you supporting our community with that gifted sub. Is Phil Collins the one that does Disney music for Brother Bear and Tarzan? I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me if he works with Disney. Ozzy Osbourne covered Shock the Monkey, says Hoggle Leggins. Yeah, he did it with Coal Chamber of all bands, and it's such a great cover. Like, I know why he did it, because his voice suits that song in a really interesting way. I mean, Ozzy's got an iconic voice, and his Shock the Monkey cover is just awesome. But I think I'm gonna pinch some Derp Slate. Oh my goodness me! What do I like? The fact that I literally go and straight away call it Derp Slate kind of worries me. I recognise that I make a mistake occasionally calling it Derp Slate. Now I'm jumping straight to that. I'm like, where the Derp Slate at, homie? Where that precious Derp Slate at? I'm all about it. I should sell Derp Slate. It should just be some other block, like renamed. It'd just be a scam. Like, Derp, you brought the wrong block. Okay, right. We just need materials now. Ren was online. God, when do we get Ren back again? I think I'm just going to go pinch some materials because I'm here, you know, I'm ready to build it all. Don't worry, X, I call golden carrots Garrett's for you. Ah, thank you, my dude. It'll never catch on, though, let's face it. It'll never catch on. Yeah, let's put this down here. This is our little work area we've got now. Don't really need any more smooth stand. Oh, that's not the one. This one is. It's all about the other bits and bobs at the moment. In fact, that means we probably don't need that, so go over here. And look at that. Back to business as usual. Okay. So, what we need... By the way, I could turn that off. What we need are those materials. So, primary is going to be deep slate. Secondary will be copper. And this is the one right here, innit? I can't stop calling a cha-cha a cha-cha. Well, that's how you say it, dude. That's why. That'll be why. Doc and Ren probably have like a back area with extra stock. I've seen it in Ren's videos. Now, Doc said he didn't want stuff taken out of here, and I imagine maybe it's to do with their... Ah! Yeah, maybe because they might want to use the system to count profits or something. What was it? There we go. Do you have to modify an existing block in the game to make the derp coin? No, we didn't. Like if a bunch of, say, gold nuggets on my own, would it appear in the derp texture? You need the magic of the resource pack. You might not... Oh, wait. Take the deep slate you need. Let's say Doc told me not to take it from the shop. That makes much sense. Hey, Mr. Zumi, Limp Bizkit new album on Sunday. Are you kidding me? Oh, God. I'm like a chainsaw. Let's, write that. God. Now, new albums don't tend to come out on Sundays, especially from big bands that are part of the system. You know, the system. God. The system. The music system. Usually, like, new record day is always Friday, unless you're, like, rather independent, so Sunday doesn't sound right, but yeah. And today is Friday, so either it came out today or next Friday. Ah, they don't have any spare copper at the moment. Okay. Maybe because Sunday is Halloween. Yeah, they might do special for something for Halloween. Alright, okay, Ren's on it, Ren's on it. It'll just be one of those days, says Becca. God, I'll be like, oh, I don't want to wake up. Everything sucks. I can't wait to hear it, man. I've been waiting like 10 years to hear that record. It's probably not the same record as the one with... Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. What's that song called? Endless Slaughter. That one. I thought that song was awesome. It was just like a real fun like jam of different things all going together, and it sounded super cool. Alright, so we ain't got the copper, so I guess I'll do the deep slate and they can add the copper in their own time. Well, that's a great idea, actually. Question is, which material? I think I want to go with the tiles, although they kind of use the other ones a bit more, right? These ones are a bit like blocky and repetitive. I think what we'll do is that with like tile walls occasionally. That'll probably look super good. Ha! Potomism says Limp Bizkit still sucks. Yeah, alright. Couldn't care less. I love them. Absolutely love them. Right, What are we looking for here? So, yeah, we want a bunch of that. Oh yeah, okay, so I put away the thing that I'm looking for, basically, which is this. That's the name of the album, Still Sucks. Alright, cool. I'm hyped now, like, I'm hype. I'm hyped for this. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. And then we need a small amount for probably like 8, I think, for the stairs. And everything else is those blocks. And we'll need a heck of a lot more, but I like to do it a little bit at a time. Oh, I made slabs. Oh, what a donkey. Selected the wrong thing somehow. Oh, it's moved over by one, that's why. Yeah, that's a bit odd, isn't it? Like, what's going on here? Dun dun dun. Yeah, then all of a sudden the order's different here. Right, we want those. That's the one we want? Yeah, very good. Does Limp Bizkit suck in the Primus way, though? No, it's a very different type of suck. I mean, the problem Limp Bizkit have is just sort of being in the zeitgeist of a very strange moment where aggressive music became very corporatized and therefore kind of pushed onto a lot of people. And their primary audience was probably sort of young adult teenagers who then kind of like woke up from that a few years later and moved on from it. And so a lot of people who say they're terrible probably used to like them at one point. I could have been in that boat, but like I just always wanted to hold on to that magic of like what that music meant when I was like a teenager rocking out to it or whatever, right? And I didn't like really let go of that feeling, and I'm not an angsty little teenager anymore, but I don't have to be to enjoy the music. It's really fond. I'm really fond of it, so really enjoy all those, like, you know, memories of bonding with that sort of music. And yeah, loads of the lyrics are like immature and just way on the silly side, but like that's kind of the charm now. That's just kind of the charm, and I think it sort of looks like they might be embracing that and sort of stepping into it more than ever, really. I mean, at no point was it ever a self-aware thing for them, I don't think. But like now it kind of is. Like the goofier side of their sound is now more embraced, I think, especially with like the dad vibes thing. And then like, but like there's still like really good music at the core of it. John Otto and Sam Rivers are like professional musicians who went to jazz school. They know what they're doing with their instruments. If you listen to bass lines in Limp Bizkit's music, you can hear a lot of cool stuff in there. Some of their lesser known songs on the records are like really well written, and Wes Borland just has an amazing guitar sound and identity. And I think if like you didn't have Fred Durst with that level of like cheese at the front, which I love the guy and I love what he does on the records, but like I think there would be a totally different band with a different front person. I think he's the one that like lures in the hate and the controversy, if you like. But to me, I just don't care. I'm just like, I don't know, like think about stuff that much. Doesn't bother me or whatever. He's just a human being, you know. There is a mashup of Vanessa Carlton, 1,000 Miles, and Limp Bizkit's Rolling that makes me laugh every time I hear it. Yeah, there's loads of like little mashups on the internet that are hilarious. The one I always think of is 50 Cent and Thomas the Tank Engine mashup. I absolutely loved that song. Go Shawty, it's your birthday. When 50 Cent like blew up when I was a kid in school and whatnot, I didn't like his music at all. I was just sucked in by like the social group dynamic of, yeah, we don't like that artist or whatever. And all these years later, I'm like, actually that song's like absolutely banging. And I've been meaning to listen to his record for ages now. The Get Rich or Die Try, and I kind of like want to listen to it from a totally different perspective than I would have ever heard that music when I was young. Which would be fun. I'll get around to it at some point, but yeah, there's an artist that I didn't like for just stupid reasons. I only know Behind Blue Eyes. I'm missing out, right? Says Puma Pandora. That's not even their song. I never thought much of that cover. Just didn't really like it, like, that much. Oh look, almost enough. In fact, if I'd have brought those 2 extra bits of wood, we'd had enough for the one thing. So anyway, they've got that going on for now, I guess. Give you an idea of what it will look like. Genesis is starting a concert tour in the East Coast USA and Europe next month, says Lizoff. Well, I had tickets to see Genesis at the O2, and then they called it off due to COVID, and I have not heard anything else about if we're even getting refunded, if there's rescheduling. I got no idea what's going on. It sounds like maybe they're now doing the rest of the tour they were going to do, and then probably planning to come back around to it at a later time, maybe. It's not going to be great. The thing I was bummed out about was missing their original final shows in 2007. Like, the first thing I ever heard about it was seeing the DVD of it, and I was like, what? Live in Rome? When did this happen? What? It was a free concert? I would have gone. I would have been there. Like, I would have got on a plane to go see that show, and I had no idea it happened. It was just... I was so gutted when they released that. So gutted. Charles, 1992, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it, thank you. Also curious if X likes musicals, says Charlie. I'm really not a fan of musicals. The last one I watched was Hamilton, and although I was really impressed by the rapping and stuff, like, it just... Oh man, the formula of musicals, it doesn't work for me. Doesn't work for me. Can't tell you what it is, just something about it. There's a couple I probably like classic ones. Sound of Music maybe from when I was a kid, or like, is it Oliver and Annie are 2 other ones I remember watching as a kid. I'd probably enjoy those purely for like the memories of it, I guess. Like, used to watch I don't know if you call Mary Poppins and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang musicals, but those are like, again, just fond memories from being a kid, right? Hamilton Live is way different than Lil Manuel being a dingus on Disney Plus. Alright, I don't know what you mean by that, but it might be better in person, but like when something's not your cup of tea, that might not make the difference. Does the Elton John biopic count as a musical? Well, it depends if it's a biopic that's a musical, I guess. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Let's get this stuff rolling. Yeah, Disney Plus is where I watched it. Disney Plus does not have a lot of content that I wanted to watch. I watched WandaVision, I watched Hamilton, I think a couple of movies, and The Mandalorian on there, and then I was like, oh, there's nothing else for me to watch, and I cancelled it. Do you like any 1980s like Don't Stop Believing and Hooked on a Feeling? Don't stop believing. Is that Boston, isn't it? I love those sorts of songs, they're great. One soundtrack I really like that has some of those sorts of songs on it is the Dazed and Confused soundtrack. Is amazing. That track, Slow Ride, bow, bow, boom, boom, boom. Foghat, is it, that did that song? Some great music right there. Yeah, that's an absolute tune. If you've never heard... Is it Foghat, did I say? Slow Ride. You have to listen to that song. It's such a good tune. Shaggy, thank you for 21 months of support, my dude. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. We have got 1,400 peeps here today. Be sure to hit the follow button if you're enjoying the stream, my friends. And I'll be streaming some modded Minecraft tomorrow. If you want to check out some classic old school mod pack action, we will be doing that. That will be happening here. But I feel like that should match that, maybe. So we'll do it like this. Right. We space them out every 2 here, which worked kind of good. Don't know quite if that's going to look the same going down this area. And I'm not going to worry too much. Oh, look at that. It just happened to line up. That's really cool. It would be pretty typical of me, just to get it to line up, I'd go and, like, move the portal or something. It's kind of cool like that. It's kind of cool like that. When tomorrow, X, says 4Gil. Well, I would like to in the morning, but I've got to finish making an episode of Hermitcraft. So, I'd say maybe it's probably going to be more like midday. But then I might do it like before I have a curry. I really don't know, because tomorrow, my friends, is curry day. Gonna have a big one again. Really enjoyed the last one that I had. And there you go. Right, so we can pretty much give these blocks. Look, we've got 1 left to go right there. We can give all these back to Ren and Doc and say we're kind of done. That's pretty much all of it, actually, isn't it? Oh, am I going to sneeze? I'm going to sneeze. Oh, dear. God, excuse me. Ches Charlie says, what kind of curry this time? I'm definitely going to have a dansak with something sweet. So, like, I'll have a sweet curry and a dansak. Oh, yeah, that goes to Ren, doesn't it? And we need to put on some more signs and stuff next. So I'll have 1 sweet curry, 1 dansak. Probably have a sack bhaji, an onion bhaji like normal. I want to have this dish that's cooked with aubergine, which I got from one place that was absolutely gorgeous. Peshwari naan, says Hoggle Leggings. I don't think so, but I might. It's either a naan or some rice. So I want to have a curry with some rice. The thing is, I usually go for coconut rice. I find all the other flavours of rice just, like, however they're cooked, not much of a game changer. But coconut rice is, like, kind of wild. And it's quite sweet, so, like, you can sort of mix it with sweet and sour of the dansak a bit. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, picking what curry you're going to eat, it's an important decision in life, you know. All other things go out of the window when it comes to picking a curry. Coconut rice, says Short Sonimac. Yeah, coconut rice. Basically, it's rice mixed in with, like, sugary, sweet coconut. Like, I don't know what it is, like, powdered up little bits. It's very, very tasty. Ham Sandwich, 67. Thank you for your Prime subscription, dude. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Right, where are we? That's ores. That's junk. We'll just chuck some stuff in here, I think. So all of this can go that way too. Oh, that's actually a valuable material, and that goes in one of these. It's always worth doing this, peeps. It's always worth organising. Right, now we need to make some more signs, I think. Actually, we've got 2. Actually, that's the total amount that I need. Yeah, we'll just take that then. And then that means that we need some of these again. Right, let's go sort that out. Do you usually eat naans for your curries, says Lurkery. It's now a curry talk stream again. Yeah. Sometimes. I don't know. Like, I try and avoid bready stuff, right? Like, I had pizza yesterday, I had some bread today, so I'm probably going to go the route of rice tomorrow. Okay, so this will be, Doc and Ren. Plus Octagon. Why do I feel like I'm spelling that wrong? Probably because I am. Doc and Ren plus Octagon. Oh, Octagon. I'm just gonna call it Octagon. It's a meme. Octagon. It's now Octagon. That'll probably annoy it. Doc will be looking at it like, what? Do you eat pineapple on pizza? Yeah, I had some pineapple on pizza yesterday. I had buffet at Pizza Hut, and you get to try lots of different types. They do lasagna pizza, which is quite nice. Or is it bolognese pizza? I think it's bolognese pizza. Sorry. Now the one they do that's barbecue, man. Every time I have barbecue on pizza, it's so banging. It feels like it's just so superior. Oh god, the scary noises. Octagon plus. See how I've done it? Oh wait, Doc and Ren. So it's like the first portal is the Octagon, the second one is the other one. There you go. Pretty good stuff. Flow7, thank you for your Prime subscription, my dude. Appreciate it. Right, did I pick up all the things from down here? I clearly did not. Let's have a look. Based on my inventory, I think we're good to just chuck everything away. So that's... Right, the one that I put in there was the one we got to give back. Yes, it is. Let's hop up out of here, and I'll put it in their own personal bit rather than just lying around in the shopping area. Barbecue instead of tomato is a winner, says Becca. Yeah, that's how I feel. It pops that way. Right, let's send that off to Ren. Right, this is where am I going now? I've got to go AFK somewhere. Right, where are we at? Are we all caught up? I think we're all caught up. So, this is the end of the stream, peeps. I hope you've been entertained today. Remember, we'll be back tomorrow with some modded Minecraft. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and cheered. As always, I appreciate your support. Thank you to all of my patrons. We will look to do a raid right now. Let's go. Is Pearl on the server? Pearl's actually streaming on here right now, so we'll go raid Pearl. Makes sense, doesn't it? More Hermitcraft action coming your way. There we go. Thank you, peeps. Take care. Bye-bye.